In this podcast episode, Dr. Rupy Aujla, a well-respected figure in the field of nutrition, shares his insights on the critical importance of protein intake, particularly at breakfast, and how many individuals over the age of 40 are making a significant nutritional mistake that could lead to various health issues, including disease, fat gain, and inflammation. Dr. Aujla emphasizes that protein is a vital macronutrient that many people tend to underconsume, especially during breakfast. He explains that breakfast is often a meal where individuals opt for low-protein options, such as cereals and toast, which can set a poor precedent for the rest of the day. When we wake up after a night of fasting, our bodies require protein to replenish the amino acids that have been broken down during sleep. This replenishment is crucial for muscle repair, hormone production, and overall metabolic health. The consequences of not consuming enough protein can be significant. Dr. Aujla points out that inadequate protein intake can lead to increased hunger and cravings later in the day, which can result in overeating and poor food choices. He introduces the concept of the protein leverage hypothesis, which suggests that our bodies will continue to signal hunger until we meet our protein needs. This can lead to a cycle of unhealthy eating habits, making it essential to prioritize protein at breakfast. Many traditional breakfast foods, such as cereals and pastries, are low in protein and high in carbohydrates. Dr. Aujla notes that these foods can cause spikes in blood sugar levels, leading to energy crashes and increased hunger shortly after consumption. He encourages listeners to rethink their breakfast choices and consider incorporating higher protein options, such as eggs, Greek yogurt, or protein-rich smoothies. Dr. Aujla also highlights the importance of being mindful of the types of carbohydrates consumed at breakfast. While whole grains and fruits can be healthy choices, they should be balanced with adequate protein to ensure sustained energy levels throughout the morning. By making small adjustments to breakfast, individuals can significantly improve their overall health and well-being. The discussion shifts to the impact of ultra-processed foods on our diets. Dr. Aujla explains that many modern breakfast options are heavily processed and often lack the essential nutrients our bodies need. These foods are typically low in protein and high in sugars and unhealthy fats, contributing to weight gain and inflammation. He urges listeners to be cautious of the marketing surrounding these products, as they may not be as healthy as they appear. Dr. Aujla emphasizes the need to return to whole, minimally processed foods. He believes that by focusing on real, nutrient-dense ingredients, individuals can improve their overall health and reduce the risk of chronic diseases. This shift in mindset is crucial for those looking to maintain a healthy weight and prevent inflammation as they age. A significant point made by Dr. Aujla is the concept of the protein threshold. He explains that our protein needs increase as we age, particularly for individuals over 40. The current recommendations for protein intake may be too low, and many people are not meeting their daily requirements. He suggests that individuals should aim for a minimum of 1-2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight, with higher amounts recommended for those who are physically active. This increase in protein needs is particularly important for older adults, as they may experience a decline in muscle mass and strength. Dr. Aujla stresses that consuming enough protein can help mitigate these effects and support overall health. He encourages listeners to assess their protein intake and make necessary adjustments to ensure they are meeting their needs. Dr. Aujla believes that breakfast is a foundational meal that sets the tone for the rest of the day. By prioritizing protein at breakfast, individuals can improve their satiety levels, reduce cravings, and maintain steady energy throughout the morning. He suggests that breakfast should not be viewed as a time for quick, low-nutrient options, but rather as an opportunity to nourish the body with high-quality ingredients. He also highlights the importance of variety in breakfast choices. Instead of sticking to the same routine, Dr. Aujla encourages listeners to experiment with different protein sources, such as eggs, dairy, legumes, and plant-based proteins. This diversity not only helps meet protein needs, but also provides a range of nutrients that support overall health. One of the key benefits of consuming adequate protein at breakfast is its ability to curb cravings. Dr. Aujla explains that protein is highly satiating, meaning it signals to the brain that the body has received enough food. This satiety can help prevent mid-morning hunger and reduce the likelihood of reaching for unhealthy snacks. He notes that many people experience cravings for sugary or high-carb foods when they do not consume enough protein. By prioritizing protein at breakfast, individuals can create a more balanced and satisfying meal that keeps them feeling full and energized throughout the morning. This simple change can have a profound impact on overall eating habits and health. Dr. Aujla also discusses the connection between protein intake and gut health. He emphasizes that a healthy gut is essential for overall well-being and that protein plays a crucial role in supporting gut function. By consuming a variety of protein sources, individuals can promote a diverse gut microbiome, which is linked to improved digestion and immune function. He encourages listeners to consider the quality of their protein sources, as some may be more beneficial for gut health than others. For example, plant-based proteins often come with added fiber, which can support gut health. However, it is essential to balance these with adequate protein intake to ensure that the body receives all the necessary nutrients. Throughout the conversation, Dr. Aujla emphasizes the importance of whole foods in the diet. He believes that individuals should focus on consuming minimally processed ingredients that provide essential nutrients. This approach not only supports protein intake, but also promotes overall health and well-being. He encourages listeners to be mindful of their food choices and to prioritize real, nutrient-dense foods over ultra-processed options. By making this shift, individuals can improve their health outcomes and reduce the risk of chronic diseases associated with poor dietary habits. Dr. Aujla advocates for cooking as a way to improve dietary habits. He believes that preparing meals at home allows individuals to have greater control over their ingredients and ensures that they are consuming high-quality foods. Cooking also provides an opportunity to experiment with different flavors and textures, making meals more enjoyable. He acknowledges that many people may feel overwhelmed by the idea of cooking, but he encourages them to start small. Simple recipes that require minimal ingredients and time can be a great way to begin incorporating more whole foods into the diet. By making cooking a priority, individuals can take charge of their health and well-being. A recurring theme in Dr. Aujla's discussion is the power of mindset when it comes to nutrition. He believes that individuals should approach their dietary choices with a positive and open mindset, rather than viewing them as restrictive or burdensome. This shift in perspective can lead to healthier eating habits and a greater appreciation for the foods we consume. Dr. Aujla encourages listeners to be curious about their food choices and to explore new ingredients and recipes. By fostering a sense of adventure in the kitchen, individuals can create a more enjoyable and fulfilling relationship with food.